Hello, value family. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, guys, I'm going to share with you on how to make this very delicious soup. See, in this channel, I'm just going to be bringing your way all those soup that are already fading out. See, those delicious ones are. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you on how to make this garden egg leaf soup or ofendo, as we call it. See, this is not the regular type of soup you see. This is so delicious, it's so good, and everyone is just going to like it. So, guys, if you're interested, make sure to watch this video to the end. So let's go right into the recipe. We'll start by making the soup base, and basically, we just be adding our protein. I'm using beef and cow skin, that's more. Add it into the pot, add your salt, your seasoning powder, add your scotch bonnet pepper, and I use a combination of red and yellow habanero. So just stir everything all together, cover up the pot and allow this to cook in this own juice first. Some minutes later, open up the pot. Don't allow this to burn. So go on and add in water that will cook the soup all the way through. So I added in about 2 jugs of water first. Add in your stockfish and your crayfish are going to be adding in 2 parts. Add the first part at this point. Give it a quick stir, just like mix everything all together so that everything will be totally submerged. I just noticed that we need extra water in this soup, so I'm adding in the last jar of water into the soup. So cover up the pot and allow this to boil. Once it's boiling up like this, stir everything all together. Taste for salt, adjust your seasoning to your desired taste. So the next now we are going to be adding is the egusi balls. So I've just molded the egusi into balls. Add it. You can decide to just pour your egusi outrightly like that. You can do that. So pour in the egusi, cover up the pot, and allow this egusi to cook properly. See, the egusi is well cooked now. I'm just going to stir everything all together. Can see the pot of soup is already coming together, but we are still far from it, guys. So I'll just give this a quick stir. Proceed now to pour in the palm oil you'll be using for this soup. Make sure to use a good palm oil. Add in your Okpei dissolved in water. Add in some dried fish. I use dried fish and some panla fish. So just stir everything all together. Our soup is coming together, and the aroma from this soup is so good. Just take a look at how everything is coming together. Just give this a very quick stir. This used to be my grandma's favorite soup, and I remember eating this soup a lot while growing up, but I don't know why it's just gradually fading away. This particular soup, see, guys, you need to try it because it is so good. So, the next now we'll be adding is some ogbono. So, I'm just going to add about 2 tablespoons of ogbono. The ogbono is going to act as a thickener to this soup. You don't want this soup to be very thick like the regular ogbono soup, but it's just going to hold the water. Just it's just going to thicken the soup a little bit. So these 2 tablespoons is just enough for this big pot of soup that we are preparing. So I'm just going to stir everything all together. We don't want the ogbono to form lump into the soup, so I'm just making sure to stir it very well before we cover up the pot and allow the ogbono to cook. You also need the ogbono to cook properly. So while the ogbono is cooking, we are going to prepare the leaf, and this is the garden egg leaves we are using for this recipe. As you all know, these leaves is very tender. It is edible as it is like this. Yes, you can eat these leaves like this. So I just taking out the leaves from the stem, just not the entire stem, just take it out as I am doing. Just watch as I do this. We are done now. Just proceed now to wash this thoroughly. Wash it as much as you can. Wash it very well. So after washing, we are not shredding this leaf. Like I told you earlier, this is a tender leaves. It doesn't need cutting for this soup. You don't need to cut the leaves. They are very tender. Just wash them very well. So this is the final washing and we are done. So the soup is almost ready. The ogbono is well cooked. Take a look at how the pot looks now. This is time for us to add in our garden egg leaves that we have already washed thoroughly. Just add them this way. Yes, just add them this way. Like I told you earlier, you don't need to cut the leaves. They are so tender. Just add everything. Proceed now to add the last part of crayfish that we left at the beginning of the cooking, and that is it. Stir everything all together. Just stir the leaves into the soup. Suddenly, you see the leaves disappearing into the soup. You can even see that this wasn't even enough for this pot of soup. All those leaves were not even enough for this pot of soup because this is not the season. You get this. So just stir everything into the soup and you have one of the best soup you can ever try, guys. See, I'm just going to allow it few seconds on fire. This is done. The heat is enough to just cook the leaves and we are okay to go. See, guys, it is ready. See, our garden egg leaf soup is ready. Or fendo, like my grandma used to call it. It is ready. Bikwe, soup like this, what is the best swallow for it? We had a little argument. But for me, I think is ever. See, just make a fine ever and use and enjoy this soup. Thank you guys for watching this video to this point. See, if you've not yet subscribed to our channel, just take a moment and do that. It means a lot to me. I'll see you guys next time with another delicious recipe. Bye.